For my next video, I'd like to do one on multitasking. So I'm currently on a Samsung S25 Ultra with the new One UI 8, and the multitasking will work the same on a lot of the phones under the S25. This will be a bit different, One UI 8, than what it was on One UI 7, but you probably any day or shortly and soon, depending on your model, should be getting a One UI 8. So I'm going to go over just the basis of One UI 8 settings and then show you some examples. So first off, let's go into our settings, and we're going to scroll down to Advanced and then Multi-Window. Right there's what we want. Now in here, there's 3 settings. I have them all on, but that's of course up to you. And we'll go over each one. So the first one is swipe for a split screen. So to change to split screen view, swipe up with 2 fingers from the bottom of the screen in portrait view or from the side of the screen in landscape view. Swipe again to switch apps. So let's just go ahead and do that. So we're going to swipe up. There they are. Swipe again to switch an app. Well, you have to select an app, but that's how you bring up your split screen. So as you can see, I'm in, one of them was settings, and then the other one I was supposed to pick. I'd like to go over a few things now once we get to this, what you do. And multi-view, multi-screen is an odd setting. It's so powerful, yet I just don't take advantage of it like I should. It's hard to remember sometimes what you need to do, even though it's so simple that you don't do it. You just close out of the app and go to the next app. But once you start to use it, you'll start to realize how powerful this really is and makes your life a lot easier. So anyway, we have 2 split screens, and the 3 dots controls how far the line is to give the top app more screen size. So it's a 90-10 now with new One UI 8. So we can go down that far. And as you can see, it's at least 90% and 10%. They call it 90-10. But instead of being like it used to be up to like there, you can really practically minimize that second app so it's not even there and still have access to the top app. So that's one thing with the bar. The second thing is at the very, very top, you'll see a bar underneath the word split. So go ahead and tap on that. Now we can search. So there's a search for different apps to replace it. Tap it again. We can do a window screen. Tap it again, back to the normal size. And now it's gone, of course. Let's go back to that. Or you can close it. So there's 4 options off of that bar. And then you pick your other app, which we'll just put calculator. And that has the same bar. So hit that bar, same thing. Search, minimize, whatever. So it has the same options. So if you want to move apps, you tap and hold it. Okay, I said that wrong. If you want to change which app is on the top and which is on the bottom, you have to do that with the middle bar, okay? It doesn't work on this one. But you see the 3 dots. You tap on the 3 dots in the middle of the bar, and then you have the arrows up and down. You can change. Now I have settings on the bottom, calculator on the top. I can also do a favorites. So if I hit that, it will favorite my settings of calculator and settings. So let me just show you real quick. So we'll favorite it, and I can put that add app pair to the home screen or the app's edge panel. So if I like this all the time and I want to go to calculator and settings, I can go to that favorite and it'll take me right to that every time. Perfect example is I like to use my Play Store and I like to use my Samsung store. So I made a favorite that when I type that, now I can update them both at the same time. I can update my Google store and I can update my Galaxy store, and they're all there just simply by making that Play Store right there on my home screen. So it's a very, very powerful feature. Again, it's just getting used to using it that I don't do like I should, but as always, we're always learning. So let's go back here. We'll go back to settings. And I could have did that in a different way, but I didn't. So let's go back to advanced, multi-window. So that was the top one, swipe for split screen. The next one is swipe for pop-up view. So swipe from the top corner towards the middle of the screen to change the pop-up view. So if I take my finger in the right corner and go like the animation is showing, go from the right to the left, you'll see the screen and an outline. Now I have an app, a window app open for that particular app. And you can resize it, do what you want. You can make it into a window. If you not, the first icon is minimize or maximize. No, it minimized it like I thought. Right there. So you can split screen it automatically with that button. So it's pretty powerful. Okay, so that is, and then you can also at the bottom, you can pick the top corner area of how much you want of that top corner. I keep it set where it's at because you want to be careful, because that's also a way to get to your settings or your control panel, I'm sorry. And you don't want to kind of interfere with those two. So, okay, let's go back. And the final one, full screen in split screen view. So this one I have on, hide the status and navigation bars so you can see more of each app. Swipe up from the bottom of the screen or down from the top to show the hidden bars. So again, we'll take our two fingers and we'll go from the bottom up. And now there's no bars until I hit there. Okay, the bar was in the screen in. So if you can see it, it's not very noticeable, but the very top text, full screen in, the bar is there. So right there. But in order, you can make that disappear by going up and then go up again and it'll reappear. Okay. So that's handy. I might turn that off. I don't really want that to disappear. I have enough screen real estate, as they want to call it, that I don't need that to ever go away. So there it is. Okay, so that's my video on multitasking and some of the different settings. I hope you found my video to be helpful. Thank you for being here. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. Thank you for your time. And until next time, I'm out.